Please excuse me, I'm kind of activating. My computer decided to reboot itself. For whatever reason. Alright. First up. X-Men. First to last. 5 out of 5 book. If you really want to get a classic X-Men story, well, mixed in, it's a good book. It's written by Christopher Yost, who's not the regular writer of the thing. He currently writes Spirit Storm Team Up and New Warriors. He previously wrote Scarlet Spider, and he also wrote the first 2 Thor movies. Now, the one thing I do like with this book, it takes place during the flashbacks are in the Stan Lee era of comics, the first 19 issues of X-Men. You gotta love this page right here. Look at this page. You have the classic Wolverine, one of the one of his debut. You have Storm before she joined the X-Men. You have Sinister, Mystique, Namor, look like Sebastian Shaw. You got Xavier and Moira McTaggart. But mainly, these guys are the bad guys of the book, and they're freaking monkeys. Mainly, the book collects the X-Men Giant Size #1 and 12-15 of the X-Men series. Mainly, just these guys show the past, and Cyclops knows them. And the only way to note that takes place in the Stan Lee era is Magneto's outfit. It's a dead giveaway. Look at that outfit that he's wearing. You've seen in this picture. Also, Eva Frost somehow was there, unexplained. Also, at the time, she was a brunette. Yes. Yeah, they don't really explain how that is. How at the time she's a brunette, even though she's typically a blonde. But if you want a good X-Men story with some nostalgic feel to it, this is the book you're looking for. Classic X-Men fans will definitely love this book, as Christopher Yost pays homage to Stan Lee in this book. Okay, it's X-Men First to Last. 5 out of 5, get it. Next book is a bit weird one. This is X-Men FF. Why I would say it's weird? Well, the first story is simply the X-Men meeting the new Ghost Rider, who at the time was a woman. Ajora Blaze. She doesn't she doesn't go back to her normal form. Basically, it's mainly a Danny Moonstar story. Basically, with it's X-Men character Danny Moonstar with the X-Men guest starring along with new Ghost Rider. That's simply what 15.1 is. It's written by the regular writer. I think it's just 15.1, 16, 19. The second story has the X-Team with the Future Foundation. And it has the return of a couple characters. One is Lee Forrester, a woman who has a history with Cyclops and Magneto. She had a brief relationship with Cyclops, but she had a better relationship with Magneto. Yeah, it's weird. They had a relationship in the 1980s. And according to Magneto, he says that he and Lee are history. Also, Skull the Slayer comes back. Classic 70s character. He's not been seen in years. I think he's not been seen since probably like 1980s. Yes. There is an image of him in this book when they show him for the first time. Let's see. Where is he? I just saw him. Here he is. Skull the Slayer in all of his glory. First time in years anybody's seen this guy. And he's no friend of the Fantastic Four. So he knows Ben Grimm, he knows Reed Richards. Basically, this is just a classic team-up story. This one has no team-up at all. No, it doesn't. Well, actually, just the Ghost Rider one. The other one doesn't have really team-up. This one does. This teams up with the Future Foundation. And one thing that was quite interesting about the story is the interaction between Doctor Doom and Magneto. Two people who were enemies of both X-Men and Fantastic Four, respectively. This is basically an offbeat X-Men story. I mean, they go to another dimension, for crying out loud. And apparently, at the end of the book, Lee Forrester and Skull the Slayer get in a relationship. I don't have much of a problem with that, because Skull doesn't have much he does not have much relate to him anyways. He's sort of like a Conan type character, but in modern day. But it's an interesting little team-up tale. It's a side story. Is it really important to the X-Men universe? Not really. Though it doesn't really advance the plot of the X-Men history that much. But it's a good team-up story. Okay? Oh, the FF, the reason why they're on this mission. So all in all, I get this probably a 4 out of 5. It's a weird, offbeat story. But it works for what it is. This is also the writer's second to last story he wrote. This is the third to last one he wrote. Okay? Yes, this is the cover of the Bush books. And yes, this kind of happens in the book too. Though, I kind of like how basically Sue Storm is basically drawn. Yeah, Sue Richards. And of course, Spidey shows the book, but he's shown briefly at the beginning. But yeah, that's it. Alright? That's all for now, until I can get more books to read, okay? See you all soon. Bye.